Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to another 1 versus 1 versus Putin. Yeah, Razzmann stuff with Redfor mixed, it's boring, you play it all the time, I know. But it's really the only deck that I'm enjoying playing seriously right now, meaning that if I want to kind of try hard or like actually go for winning, I'm really enjoying this deck. And you know, over the past it's more than 3 years now. I played so much Dutch, German, Eurocore, the Eastern Bloc, on even Entente, Blue Dragons, even like the total amount of Blue Dragons, Red Dragons, US, even Soviet decks, Soviet games that I played is still so much higher than Redfor Unspec. So please, bear with me, okay? There's only so much new stuff that I can do, okay? And with that said, over the past bunch of videos shouldn't have been a lot of Redfor Unspec. I think he's playing Dutch German, by the way. I briefly went AFK when I said I'm ready to go. But I'm not sure if whatever. But I'm pretty sure he's still Dutch German. I hope he didn't switch. If not, well, he has to be blue for because there was no countdown. So yeah, he could technically, I guess, also be US. He is preparing for his matches versus spoilers for his tournament matches. I guess I'm just gonna say. So I guess he's also playing his tournament decks. And his blue 4 decks, I believe, are mixed mech, Dutch, German, and US. So I'm not sure if I mentioned that in the video versus Nick, but I am trying out the MiG-31M. So when I was in the video before that one, I still had a MiG-29 bomber, and someone was mentioning, I should replace that, and I kind of agreed, but I didn't know with what. And I'm not sure if he was joking or serious or like a mix, half joking. I think he suggested a MiG-31M, and at first I was like, yeah, but I thought a bit about it, and considering I don't need necessarily a 4th playing card, might not be a bad idea. In certain matchups like US or like A10 or SU25T matchups, I guess you could call them, could be very useful, even against the Nighthawk because it has such a huge air detection range. However, I also built another, or I have made another version of this deck where I only run 3 cards of planes, an additional recon card and tank card, which might, in most scenarios be probably more beneficial. But I still also just want to gather more data about the MiG-31M and just see how it performs in other matchups. So Putin tends to really go for Anna. He rarely goes for feeders. I still want to go for this, but I'm not gonna be very aggressive. He's playing, Dutch German, so I think I will start with Lazur. He might start with his own ASFs. We just have to see. I think I'm only getting one M84A. It should hopefully be enough. Let's crash at some Sanshi. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get an OSA AK. Scratch is hopefully enough in terms of AA. Mortar, the long range of the mortar means I should be able to use it here as well. I'm probably gonna drive it into this area to use it both here and like on the far flank there as well. Definitely get a second CV. Doesn't leave me with a lot of points, but I don't think I need a tank on the right side. It's gonna proletariat squad here for something weird. And I'm not sure if the Polar is gonna be good because it's gonna being tracked. I think it might arrive here too late. I'm just gonna get these. Yeah. So BVPs, or should I get 4 Sanshi? 2 BVPs up for Sanshi. I guess I could go like 1 BVP and 2 Sanshis as well, but or 3 Sanshis even. I think I'm gonna go with the BVPs. Alright, let's see how badly this will go. You could make the argument that I don't really need either the Lazur or the Ido. Or I probably could have also just saved points, like 50 points, and then bought the Lazur a couple of ticks into the game, but late now anyways. Because I'm not even gonna call it out immediately. Might start with the KWS because you might anticipate my Lazur. I could. I'm thinking if I should preemptively smoke there. Protect the Ido 90 against the Piece of Pheasants. So he's actually pushing there. That is very interesting, and I didn't expect that at all. KWS, I should have evac earlier. Get another tank. I don't want to buy the thingy just yet. Here again. Let's go here. I have to watch out for his ACT there. I should have kept this there, move this back. Oh, did he actually manage to get through with his KCT there? Be very annoying. I'm not sure what this push on his side was. I guess he did really hope his Tiger would do more work, and I think the fact that he lost it early on. The Scratcher did vet up though, so I guess I did manage to kill it before it managed to unload. I'm just gonna bang on that and hope I'm not wrong. Because I don't think there's another way where it could have gained so much experience. Alright, let's work on the counter push here. On this side. I think I'm gonna leave the Idol 90 here for now. I know that you can see this, but honestly, the Grenadiers have such a bad range on their. I should go into CQC. I have assault rifles, I have battle rifles, so they should lose in CQC. There's a peace run. I was kind of expecting that. Yeah, like you saw, I did put a smoke command there, but it was a shift smoke, so once it was done with the salvo shooting on the escort, it would shoot there. But, you know, as you saw, it was too late. I was hoping that, you know, ideally, maybe he wouldn't buy the peace run. Was an obvious mistake, but no, whatever. Only 95 points, so not a huge deal. Did he? Yeah, there they are. Out in the open now, right now. You get back into the forest there. I think I'm honestly already gonna buy a CV. Yeah, he did as well. And then next I'm gonna buy an OSA AK as well. Oh no, you stay in the building. He still has a Gepard there, so I can't really be all too aggressive with the... I'm gonna move the Ido to the left and buy an AK for here as well. Considering I'll mainly push on the left, I think I will need it more over there. Square shots and then also AK should be enough on the right. Start putting up a smoke screen there. We will have probably Milan in there. Yep, he does. These Grenadiers will eventually lose. Still is Coast Mariner somewhere there, so I wanna be careful. I did lose one of these squads, I guess, to the Milan. Unfortunate. Still have this. There they are, okay. Right, I just realized the Lazur didn't even die to the KWS. I guess I jinxed it. See if we can actually save you, that would be kind of nice. Right, they should be dead. Milan is still has ammo there and this hit is kind of unfortunate. Another M84A. Oh, he still has a car Mariner somewhere there. It's annoying. Let's buy Sneska here for flank defense. The peace run again? Yeah, it is. Where did the Ido 90 go? Did I lose yet? No, okay, there it is. Did not hit it at all. Escort. Good timing for the Ido 90. Maybe not quite. Maybe not quite. Try to get into position. Get another CV. Goodbye Jurgen, but I think it's too early for that. Pressure you up. Can't really use. Oh, that's a Leopard 2A something. Oh, 4 I'd imagine, or A1. It's 2 peace run, no, peace run in KWS. Why are these not shooting back? I mean, I'm not complaining. I just find it weird. Oh, he's spotting them. Okay, he has KCT in there. Oh, they're shooting back. I'm not sure if I should do this for the memes and buy it. I kind of want to, but I feel like it's the wrong decision to do that. Let's buy Jurgen. Let's get some more infantry. Ah, the Milan is shooting at a CSD. Luckily it's missing. Okay, he evac'd. Alright, let's not forget about the Eurogun we just bought. It's just Eurogun in there. I'm pretty sure he has a CV somewhere on the left, in the town probably. Just keep the smoke up. Buy a squad here and then we'll buy a tank for there. These Milans should have ammo again, I believe. I have to watch out for that, yeah. Amax. Honestly, I'm gonna buy another mortar. There's the Leopard 2. Not a Leopard 2. D-tracks crash out. It's unfortunate. Let's see if we can move in there. Oh, don't tell me the smoke just faded there. Okay. Maybe I should try getting into this town here, over there. Actually, now that I think about it. First, let's buy a CV. Sanchi there. What's this? Cobb Marinier. Let's buy a new Alouette, smooth you over to like here. So in case he tries to do some airborne stuff over that area, can do something against it. Also buy a Polo. I did buy another mortar, didn't I? Yeah, let's... He has CQC infantry here, but I think if I stun it, I might be able to just drive in there and overwhelm him with these. Let's split you to 2 squads of 2. Get you ready to move in there. Don't have any recon here. I don't have any bombers to like actually properly kill something in there, but that's fine, honestly. Let's drive in there. BDB should be able to collect the YPR if it shoots. Let's see how this goes. Another supply track. Let's get some more infantry in mid in case he decides to push there. Because if we can't do something in a 2-pointer here, we will have to win with a +1 and push him out of there. What veterancy is this? Okay. I mean, they're panicked, so that's nice. What are you doing? No, if the Leopard 2 there is busy, we might be able to do something here. That doesn't seem like it is working out. Let's get a VP. I think he only has a Gepard over there. I can't get line of sight there. We can. There's the peace run again. Getting too deep. Didn't get a peace run at damage it, however. So this is not quite working out, as you can see. So let's shift our focus on mid, honestly. Let's try to just hold on to this, keep this, you know, in case we will have to eventually do something there again, something properly. But let's shift our focus mostly onto mid. Just Fox Milan, no big deal. Put you a bit back before you get spotted by a scout or something. They even panicked. The Mariner will deal with my shit there. So KWS might try to dive the VP here. Use some fuel. Not too much, don't want to waste supply. Some Savannah for this forest. He's still leading in points, but if I can deny this CV early enough, we can win with a +1 with no problems. For the Milans. Alright, let's see what we can do. Some 84 ace. Go for this, go for this. Right, that's enough, that's enough. Let's not be greedy. Let's not be greedy here. Oh, he was trying to be greedy though. He is trying to be greedy. Ah. No. Feet to the right there. The Eurogun should easily be. I forgot to check what actually shot at these. It's a bit unfortunate. Let's smoke this off. Yeah, need a new mortar. You know what? For just for the memes, let's get the MiG-31M out. It's a Gepard. Deal with the Mi-24. It's an escort. It's KWS. Ooh. It's peace, Ryan. Didn't have smoke up. Let's kill it. Oh, this is way too deep. And the AK had no ammo. This is what I mean. We have to be really careful with the 31M. Because it does not have the capabilities of dealing at such fighting at such close ranges. I lost. So he did have KCT there. Okay. That's a 2A4 right now. No, that's the lands. Okay, I understand. Okay, so it's because I put it into an obvious spot. Or maybe he did have a scout still there and just spotted it. Oh no, detract. Yeah, the polo is the best unit in the game. Okay. Let's put the smoke up there again. Gotta love the polo. Just gotta love it. Alright, you're ready again, okay. Oh no, don't get sideshot there. Need a new recon squad there as well. Did I buy a new CV yet? I did. Let's hope he doesn't have anything there, but I can't really afford points there. Okay, let's actually put you somewhere here because he might. M84A, what are you doing? Might try something fancy over there. With the lance. Might just buy 27M next. ACT, I see you. Fortunately, I didn't hit him. I don't want to buy MiG-29. I don't think it's consistent enough with it versus the KWS. Didn't hit him again, it's unfortunate. I don't actually want to lose here, so please don't shoot. Wait, KWS is ready again? Oh, this is the other KWS. I didn't even kill the first one. I only got it down to 9 HP, that's what happened. And I lost it, that's unlucky. I killed this KWS though. But he also has a tiger here on this side now. He also has KCT down there. The peace Ryan. It's very good. Oh, you're gonna die. Or not. Get the hind over there. Unnecessary loss. Hind, if you could hit it, would be great. That smoke would actually do something that would also be great. There's 2A4 and L is still alive. I'm gonna lose the M94A here because I reversed it too far. Or I didn't because those are Milan and Milan don't hit for shit. He still has a tiger here. And I don't like that at all. This is 2A4 now. No Q there. Working this off properly is such a pain in the ass. This is also where bombers would be useful because they're a lot more consistent in actually trying to kill something like a CV. These smoke bullshits are so annoying sometimes. Hope he doesn't have much more in there that can actually do something. VDV squad, also get a VDV squad here. Let's get actually not a tank. I lost my only anti-tank plane. It's a 2A5. Didn't actually know he had this in his deck. Also got the hind over there. I'm pretty sure he has like basically no AA. Oh, and they got panicked. With help of the mortar, I should be able to win. If he micros them, I might lose. He loses the CB. What did I just kill? Was it a leopard? No, it was not. No, he's gonna win. I'm panicked already. That's that tiger, probably from the left. Not yet reloaded. I need a +1 for much longer. I have to be careful with these forest fires, they cause the tank to behave weirdly. Still losing the 27M was really bad for me. It's by like a bunch of you. Lose the M84A to the tiger. Also part of the plan, don't worry. One thing that Putin still isn't too great at, and that's not me trying to like shit talk him or anything, is tank micro. Then again, I'm the one losing all my tanks now, not he. So that's bad timing. At least I got the TD. You know, points wise, it's still good for me. I did kill his KWS. I guess the also AK over here helped, so that's actually amazing. Not using the fob enough. It's just fire in there, not in hopes to kill the CV, but simply because I don't think I have anything else to do with the thing right now. The main issue here right now is his tiger is still alive. And I have basically no way to actually stop him. Knock this off again. Honestly, let's just move it just in case he this time tries to snipe my Jurgen with his lance. I killed the CV. Okay. So I don't even need to push there right now. Actually, I might still do it just to hold this. Okay, but like I said, the main issue right now is he still has a tiger here. And it could fuck me up any moment because I also don't have any eyes. Meaning recon. get into this town. He is in this town, never mind. Those are KCT. I think that's the Carl Gustav sound, and the only Carl Gustav unit Dutch Germany has is that. Panzerfaust 3, Stortrip 95, Corps 100 years, they all sound different. Recon infantry in there. He's got a polo. He often doesn't have any smoke cover. Smoke this off as well. My mortar is empty. Actually, no, let's not smoke this off. My M84A is just arriving. Or supply, because by the time this one is up and running again. Yep, KCT, like I said. Ooh, that's a 2A5 already. Oh god, I did not expect him to be that aggressive with it. Honestly, it's just go over there. These two. These, no. Don't hurt me, I'm Razzmann. The 2A5 can't really do much on its own though. Of course, he has some other two there now. Instead of a Jurgen. He did countercap this again. Let's just fire with the Jurgen again. Get the thing here. Oh, he did spot it. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I lost all my infantry here. Should have pushed up with the M84A after all. This is not amphibious, okay. What am I doing with my fuck it, let's just go for it. There's the tiger. And just out. Oh, the bridge broke line of sight. Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. Yes! Far with the VP. Ah, he flew back, he flew back. Slash hot 2 though, and it hit unfortunately. I bought 2 VPs, I didn't even realize that. Oh, there's the peace round. Ah, I was kind of hoping maybe he's out of peace rounds, but he's not. That's going for the IDO 90, of course. Oh, he missed actually. I think that's the first time that he missed with both missiles. Kind of lucky for me. Oh, no, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Oh, come on, please. I guess it's worried, so it doesn't have the best accuracy. Still has his KCT in here. Just massively annoying. There's a peace run again. Tiger is rearmed. Ah. I just hit him once, so that's nice. But it's really too late now. Wait, what? The tiger failed? I guess maybe he didn't rearm enough, is my guess. I mean, there's not much I can do. He's probably very weak in center, but still, I don't think I could muster enough forces to push that properly. Maybe it would have been the ideal thing to go for there after his failed push into feeder. In hindsight, but hindsight is 2020. I'm gonna take a look at the replay after this. I think this should be very interesting. If you can kill the Gepard. Or not. We could do some work with Heinz. Max range is not enough to one-shot it. Yeah, having only SC27 M as an anti-tank bin and losing it in the first run because, you know, deservedly I was very deep into enemy AA and he had 2 planes to shoot me down with. It's not like I lost it to bad RNG, I think. I mean, it was already over 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm gonna be interested to see what this looks like. The CV loss was also avoidable. I know that he runs the. Maybe I killed some units of my own. I know he runs the lands. So I should have put it somewhere else from the get-go. This was a very obvious position, I think. Or I can actually wipe you up with it. That's pretty lucky, honestly. Yeah. I think either I should have fully committed to the left and ignored mid, or I should have not gone for left at all. Just maybe try to hold the forest, build up a defensive position, and go for either right or mid. But I think the split or the shift to mid happened too late and or just was not strong enough. He had a leopard cannon on the right though, so it's not like he had nothing there. His push here was pretty weak, and I think it really depended a lot on the Tiger. I think he only had a Tiger there to actually deal with tanks. His only other tanks were AMX 13s. I don't think he had anything else, like no 2A1 or anything along those lines. And I'm surprised that, considering he started with the Tiger and the push here was built around the Tiger, I'm surprised he didn't have a KWS ready. I'm pretty sure he knows what my deck looks like. The only thing that should have been new to him, if anything, should have been the mix for a 31M, and it didn't do jack shit really. Although, I was, like I said, I kind of bought it for the memes, but at the same time I also just didn't use it very well. Let's see. Like this is why I'm surprised. This is because I've seen him play on this map several times before, and it's not. I've seen it plenty of times open with proper ASFs, KWS, MiG-29, the expensive ones. So I'm actually surprised that he didn't buy anything to protect his Tiger. I mean, sure, it is expensive. The Tiger itself is expensive. The ASF is expensive, but considering that he apparently just, wanted to push there, at least that's what I think. I'm very surprised he didn't buy anything to protect the Tiger. Let's see. Did I kill it? I'm pretty sure I did, just based on the veterancy, because I don't see what else could have given the veterancy to crash it. Here I'm actually very surprised that I didn't get killed. He missed with all 3 long range missiles and then hit me with the short range one. Okay, so this dies. Okay, yeah, I did kill it. So this was just a lucky guess, and really, that loss is fully on me. Like I said, I know that he runs the lens. I know he likes the lens, and it was very avoidable. Fucks up with the mortar. It happens to me all the time as well, that I forgot that I fast moved it completely to the front line. And yeah, I think it might have been a better idea to just save on the Gepard for the KWS, or save on the Gepard for something else. Probably for the KWS. Because I mean, he won in the end, so you could say, "Oh, Razzmann, why are you criticizing him? He won. It worked out." I mean, just because it worked doesn't mean it was a correct decision. And I'm not, obviously, not saying I played perfectly here. I should have lost the Lazur. I didn't even evac it, I think, until way too late, and somehow it survived. Commander really did a lot of work for him. I mean, they are very good. This was just, yeah. I could have just. I think against Putin I should be more aggressive on like the flanks and something. It's just usually not my playstyle because I expect the opponent, or I used to, and I kind of, I guess, subconsciously still do, expect the opponent to just have something here to stop something that could be here, because that's what I would be doing, right? But Putin, as you can see, does not, for example. He does have the escort though, but I think he potentially wouldn't even have moved it if I didn't mortar it there. So I think I should try to exploit that more, and that doesn't mean like full-on fast move with 2 tanks on there, because that would be reckless, and it's way too easy to just lose them to a new tiger or something. But with this Nesca or one of the BVPs, or maybe even both of them, here honestly, I'm really surprised he bought the CV here. I think that maybe he thought that the only way to win is to start a lead in points and then just have it at +0 for both at this whole time, maybe. I don't know. I really definitely should have done more on the right, but hindsight is 2020. I did expect him to have an infantry CV here, considering that he never moved the CV when I was very deep in here. So it was basically guaranteed that he had an infantry CV here. If he had a vehicle CV here, I would have spotted it, I believe, or with the recon that I had here eventually. And like I said, he did move it here. So it was guaranteed that he had an infantry CV here, which is also why I kind of went for the town. But with going in with line infantry, obviously wasn't the correct decision. I hope that 4 squads against Panicked, what I assumed was just KCT, but ended up KCT and Co-Maronier. But still, I kind of hoped that it would be enough. And yeah, losing those PvPs also was, and the infantry side most importantly, again, unnecessary, could have been avoided if I paid attention. What did I even lose here, by the way? Scratch that? Oh, just a BTR 70 that I had with the Conquerors M. Didn't even notice that. Again, here currently are losing because, CQC, the battle rifles get the accuracy, malus, or penalty. Sanchi stay the same. At least I paid attention to the M84A. Yeah, either I should have put up the pressure and honestly just kept this smoked off or something. Now that I think about it, I think the best decision might have been, buy a bunch of Sanchi, keep the 5-pointers at handy, not drive them into here. Focus on keeping this. Focus on shutting this reinforcement route down, which without ATGMs is a bit tough because that's more than a full tank range. It's like 2,500 meters or something along those lines. Maybe get a polo there. And just not allow him to reinforce this, because then this becomes empty. And if he manages to reinforce this, try to just waste his median ammo with the 5-pointers and just countercap this. I don't even have to go for the town, but just not allow him to reinforce with ground units. That probably would have been the best choice, because I was in a good position here, and I sacrificed that in trying first trying to go for the town, and then secondly trying to do the push here in mid. Yeah, I think the opener, and I think that's pretty obvious, went my way, but once again, and it happens mostly against Putin, really, that it's not rare, and it's always been like for the past 2 years or so been the case that it's not rare that I win the opener but still end up losing the game. And this time, I even have a deck that is decent for the long game, with the Eurogun and the Fob. Still I threw it because I just did the wrong macro decision, right? My macro, again, for the most part, except for like these infantry losses, especially tank macro, I think was fine. And arguably better. But I think it was mostly the macro decisions that were wrong. And on a large map like this is even more important. On a map like Mudfight or maybe even Battlefield, not as important since there's only 1-pointers. But here I think this is where my weakness becomes even more obvious and he can exploit it even more. I want to see the engagement with the 27M. Peace Run shot at it, KWS shot at it. I'm wondering if he also had the Gepard or something around there, or maybe if this one even was able to shoot at it. Kind of unlucky that in the first run, only one of the missiles hit the 284 now. I could have effectively guaranteed a kill on the 284 now, but I was gambling on both missiles hitting, and then I preemptively already told it to shoot at the other Leopard. And I only killed that one, and I think it was just a 2A1, which I mean, I ended up trading 100 points, 200 points for a 100-point tank, and delaying and forcing a repair on the 2A4NL, and I'm not even sure if I got AA missiles onto his planes. Yeah. I think I also just should have been a lot better with the smoke here, so I can actually use the M84A, but I was scared of the Mina 2 and his peace runs. Yeah. This was just mainly for stunning, of course, not actually killing. But yeah, I also just waited way too long for infantry reinforcements. This is the first time I actually buy reinforcements, I think, and they even go for this side. So this is why I also lost this. This was also a major mistake. I don't know. I think I even realized at some point, hey, hang on, I don't even have any infantry left here, and then it was already too late. I should have held on to this much longer. I really threw this 2-pointer away. Or I wouldn't say I threw it away, but I threw away a good chance of actually contesting it. Oh, there's nothing guaranteed. There's no guarantee that even if I reinforced this, I would have been able to hold it, you know. But obviously, I didn't make it easy for me. I think we bought 2 CVs nearly always at the same time. I think only Charlie he bought a good amount of time earlier. I bought Foxtrot just after he kept CV, or just before he kept India, which was surprising to me. I was actually buying the Foxtrot CV so I could build up a lead, and he actually bought it before me, and it didn't actually wasn't actually a negative for him. This I actually managed to kill with the Eurogun. That's only 1 back and top armor. He runs 3 cards of CVs, I'm pretty sure, Führungsgruppe and this one's. And the fob, so 5 supply cards. The Congress M here did jack shit, fortunately. KCT I actually nearly managed to kill, but I'm surprised he didn't go into CQC, because that would have disabled the my MG's firing. But yeah, I also didn't have any support to stop his fire support. That attack was just completely unnecessary, and not only did it cost me 60 points, using these units here could have potentially allowed me to push back into here properly, but yeah. I tried to do something fancy, and it didn't work out. I'm just gonna skip forward. Let's actually see what he has here. No recon. Wow. No recon whatsoever. Okay. Surprising. He buys a KCT later on, but like 20 minutes into the game. I think he just knows that I'm not the type of player to push here. And he knows how to exploit my playstyle, I think. Marinier are just really good. One of the few special forces that I'd consider, infantry special forces that aren't like LSCR, SAS, that type of stuff, and infantry ship that are actually worth using, because usually you don't want a 15-man squad, but I think on special forces that's fine. For one, they have above average primary, an exceptional MG, and a good enough anti-tank weapon, and the infantry DPS just is still very good, and the 15 HP, which the main issue with special forces is, for one, the low availability, and they often only have 10 HP. And they die just as fast to fire support as other infantry, right? They don't take less damage or anything. And the 15 HP allows you to actually, if you micro them properly, to like engage people or enemy infantry, disengage again, yada yada yada. Those are, I should rephrase, one of the few anti-infantry special forces that are probably worth using in my opinion. Obviously LST are worth using. Pato 90 are very good, you know, but Pato 90 you buy for the Boombar. LSTR, I don't think I need to say anything, you know. Yeah, they're just nice, but by no means like don't let this don't make this think that I'm saying they're Terminators that are unstoppable. They're still very easily killable. You just have to fire support or overwhelm them. And they're not cheap by any means, 45 points. So I did actually hit with one of the missiles, stun it, but it was too late. And yeah. AK was out of ammo, so I didn't have a chance to finish off. IO-90 was on the move. I think either line of sight on that was shaken as well. It was just a horrible engagement. Oh. 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 It wasn't a lance that gets by CB. It was a plane. My own plane. My own fucking plane. What did it call the best unit? I'm just talking to writing Putin right now. Oh my god. No. And here was, I mean, I guess I wasn't really paranoid about the lance, but now that I think about it, I never noticed another lance shot, right? So why would he only fire the lance once, right? That doesn't make any sense. Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, as unlucky as it was certainly, I don't think it cost me the game. This was, you know, I'm not gonna take this polo out. I'm not gonna take this unit out. Nick told me, and I thought about it as well, taking this out to get another recon unit, since I have 1 point left over anyways. So that would be 2 points left to put into the recon tab. I'm not gonna put this unit out. It cost this to have a firing computer reset, forcing it to go back, and ended up killing the 2A1, as you will see, saving the M84's life, and not only that, but also killing the 2A1. And even if the 2A1 hit just there, it wouldn't have died, for your information. So please, stop doubting the polo. Okay. Still, I wanna now go to the 27M. Again, unfortunate that I lost it, but going that deep. And the thing is also, when you're attacking here, it's very close to the enemy's air spawn, so you have to be careful when using planes. Right. I think I should have checked the name, but I don't think this couldn't have been the KWS that just shut down my recon reload. It must have been the other one. I don't think it can reload so fast. Let's actually check out the engagement. So 27M, 50% ECM. Shot the 2 missiles, missed with the first one, and I immediately after it started shooting the missiles, I told it to go for the 2A1, because I believe otherwise it wouldn't have been able to, you know, assuming it killed the 2A4 null, I don't think it would have automatically also killed the 2A1, because it wouldn't have been able to turn that or aim at that early enough. KWS, Gepard is also firing. KWS misses. Gepard doing, yeah, Gepard dealt 5 damage. KWS dealt 5 damage. If I had told the SE27M to not go like directly fly here, but called it into this direction and then went for it, it would have, I think, evac'd into the right, and then I would have had a better chance, because then I would not have flown over the Gepard A1. On the other hand, the leopard 2-1 was over here, the 3-4 and L over here, meaning that I would have shot into here and then into this direction, like to the left of the other tank. I don't know why I'm doing hand movements, you can't even see this, but I think that might have still caused it to you like to the left. In anyways, any case, I can't really complain. So close to the air spawn, flew directly over the Gamma Day 1. But the peace run didn't even fire, which I found interesting. I guess in the end I didn't trade it just for the 2-1. I guess I did trade it for the KWS as well, because it allowed me to kill the KWS. I also forgot to check if the 27M actually fired missiles. I guess you can just go back into the video and find that yourself. So yeah. Also misplay here that I don't have anything there. You know, he could have in theory just driven into it with just an IFV with an autocannon or something. Misplay. Didn't cost me anything, but yeah. Still, the engagement here first with the detracked M84A was actually really nice and showed off the Polo nicely. That when the enemy tanks either are just, you know, at max range or are forced to engage other things, Polo can just shoot its fucking missiles and fuck up the opponent. Yeah, and this was just, you know, pushes here. I mean, it didn't give me anything. I guess in the end I kind of forced him to put points into here, but those were not nearly as many points I put in there. So and eventually I didn't even kill the CV with my infantry there, but with my Uragan. Yeah. Overall, you know, it's neither the deck's fault nor luck's fault. I just played worse. Simple as that. Yeah. I think there's not much else to say. I'm gonna quickly show you the other version of the deck without the MiG-31M. So I put in the specialities in the MR25, you know, to get helo-bound infantry. And the charioteer, people said TA-ADU, but I don't think that TA-ADU is gonna do all too much. Missile is nice, and we get a bit more AP, one more AP, and obviously more armor. But I think in most scenarios, it won't really do much more than the M84A. And I feel like a charioteer with 5 front armor, in situations where like the PvP is just not cutting it with 3 front armor, I think in these situations the charioteer might be nice. And it's also just good for pure tanking, or better even, I should say. I don't think there's any other unit worth taking other than the charioteer and potentially the T80U. T64BV, which is in my opinion just a better M2 wig. Unnecessary because it's again so close to the M84A. I could take another ATGM plane, you know, I could take a Seria, I could take an Orao. I could take a seed plane, 27k. There's a lot of choices. 27k is a bit more inaccurate because it has, for one, it also has less range, which is noticeable. It also comes at lower veterancy. The 27k comes on rookie, but it is more survivable and is faster, which is kind of nice. ASFs, unfortunately, you don't really have many options. Get this, but only comes in hardened, only has 2 long range fire and forget missiles, so that's not really worth it. 27S also comes only on hardened, and then yeah, SF option is not too great. I mean, the MiG-29 is perfectly fine, but when you go up against KWSs or a deck that has many ASFs, it's gonna be a bit awkward sometimes. Yeah. Oh well. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed, you know, going over the replay. Let me know if that's something you would like to see more often. Same with like deck talk afterwards, etc. I know it's a lot of Redfor mix, but I just enjoy this deck at the moment, so I'm gonna be stuck with that unfortunately for a while. So, hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully see you next time.